Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. I'll be reviewing the Sakura Gelly Roll Moonlight gel pens. I hope you enjoy the video and let's get into the details. These pens can be purchased individually for about $1 to $3 a piece, in 5 packs for about $6 to $8, 10 packs for about $10 to $15, and a 25 pack for $27 to $30. These pens come in 0.6mm and 1.0mm sizes, with the exception of the recently released pastel shades, which only come in a 5 pack and 1.0mm size. These pens come in a transparent plastic body, which allows you to see how much ink is left. The caps are color coordinated to match the color of the ink. The caps have a beautiful and iridescent design indicating the size of the point, which is helpful if you have multiple sizes. The bodies also have a barcode on them that includes the specific color number. Since the shade names are not printed on the packaging, these numbers will identify what the name of the shade is if you're needing a replacement. Moving on to the inks, they are opaque and dry down to a matte finish that show up vibrantly on light and dark paper. The inks are archival, meaning that they are fade and weather resistant, as well as waterproof, with the exception of the fluorescent shades. If they are exposed to sunlight, they can fade over time. Another interesting detail that I learned while researching these pens is that the fluorescent shades can glow under black light. Unfortunately, I do not have a black light to prove if this is true, but if you do and you also have these pens, can you confirm? I'm curious to know. In terms of ghosting and bleed through, I do not experience this on thick 160 GSM paper, such as Archer and Olive or Notebook Therapy journals. However, you may experience some ghosting on thinner paper. As some of you may know, Pentel recently released their matte Hop line of gel pens that look very similar to these Moonlight pens. I plan to get those soon and will review them as well as do a comparison to these Moonlight pens, so stay tuned for that. With the exception of the pastel set, I've had these pens for several years and I have to say that they've definitely been some of my favorite gel pens. I especially love using them on colored paper, specifically craft and black paper. In my experience, they write incredibly smooth and the ink flows very evenly. I rarely ever have to go over the ink multiple times to have the color appear vibrantly. It makes for a very pleasant and satisfying experience when writing or drawing. To go a little more in detail about the different sets available, the first 10 color set comes with 5 standard shades, such as red, rose, green, blue, and purple, along with 5 fluorescent neon shades. Typically, I'm not a fan of fluorescent or neon pens, but I do really enjoy the fact that these show up so vibrantly on black paper. It definitely gives it a very vibrant and beautiful appearance. So if you're looking for good fluorescent neon gel pens to use on black paper that will really pop, I highly recommend these. The second 10 color pack released at a later time comes with more earthy, muted, and neutral shades, such as browns, greens, and blues. I do really enjoy this pack just because I do prefer the more muted and neutral shades. So if you are also a fan of that color scheme, then I highly recommend this pack for you. The 5-pack of gray shades were released not long after that one and included a grayscale of cool and warm tone grays. The 5-pack pastel shades were released in 2023, including some milky and soft spring shades. And lastly, if you were to get the 25 color set, then that would include the first 10 color set and the second 10 color set, as well as the gray color set. With how often I use these pens, I'm honestly surprised that I haven't gone through them sooner. At about $1 to $3 a piece, these pens will last you quite a while and you'll be able to get plenty of use out of them. In terms of storing these pens, it's typically a rule of thumb to store any type of pen horizontally or flat for the best performance. Recently, just for convenience, I've been storing them upward in a cup, which I honestly wouldn't recommend as a couple of these pens took a little while trying to get the ink to flow smoothly again. But just a little bit of scribbling helped to get the inks flowing evenly again. Overall, I highly recommend these, and I really don't have any complaints about them. My only wish would be for them to release more colors because I truly love these. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on the Pentel Matte Hop Gel pens to compare them to these because I haven't found any other pen that's like these. If you are on the fence about these pens or you've never experienced the absolute joy of using these, I highly suggest you give them a try. I definitely recommend these as they are some of the best gel pens I've tried. Or if you are looking for gel pens that are bright and vibrant on dark paper, these would be a terrific choice. Well, that does it for my review video today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Let me know if there are any stationery products you'd like me to review in a future video. I love hearing from you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!